All right, let's find that comfortable seat as I try to put some music on for y'all. All right. Let's put our palms of our hands up towards the ceilings. And let's just breathe in nice and deep through the nose. And exhale. Let's get to that centering place before we begin our practice. As we breathe in today, if you would like, why don't you put one hand on your chest and one on your belly. And let's inhale, breathing that breath all the way into the base of the belly, and exhale, releasing that breath. Good. Breathing in again, nice and deep. And exhale. Dropping those hands to the knees. And I've been, before we start our practice, I've been working with a coach for my business, and she sent out some quotes yesterday that I felt like were appropriate. So I thought I'd share them. Our quotes for this week is, one, I won't lose sight of the abundance in this world. I cannot lose sight of that abundance. There is so much abundance to be had. And how about this? I realize even the darkest hour only has 60 minutes. That one spoke to me today. Only the darkest hour has 60 minutes. So let's remember that in moments of struggle and fatigue as we move through this continued quarantine. Let's inhale again. This time as we inhale, let's bring the shoulders up with us towards the ears. And exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Let's inhale up towards the ears. And let's exhale, rolling those shoulders back and down, sinking them down. With our tall spine and our tall neck and crown of our head to the ceiling, let's just gently tip that chin down towards the chest. As always, opening up the neck, inhaling and rolling that left ear towards that left shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhaling, rolling in the opposite direction. Exhale, chin to chest. Good, one more time, let's roll. Exhale. And roll opposite direction. Exhale down, chin to chest. And from here, let's find that neutral neck. Let's take that left arm over the head, just gently holding down. I want you to not pull into your head. I want you to push your head into your hand. And release. Other side, hand comes over, push the head into the hand. And release. From here, hands come to knee, lead with the chest. We're gonna move forward, hinge forward at the waist, reaching forward. I am really dark. And inhale around. And exhale. Big full circles, keeping those hands connected to the knees as we inhale round. Scoop the belly, then exhale. Good. Twice more on this side. Inhale to exhale. And again. Inhale. I don't even know if we reverse direction. I'm so busy looking at the fact that I can't see you. Let's go back way. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale to exhale. Good. From here, we're just going to change posture completely. We're going to come down to our mats. We're going to come up to our hands and knees, and we're going to sink down into our heels. And I'm going to try to brighten this up a little bit. Sorry, y'all. All right. We got this now. Let's sink back. Let's put our hands by our feet, palms up, and we're going to inhale into the sky, reaching tall. Reach up as high as we can, and just when you think you've reached high enough, reach up a little bit higher, and then exhale down. Forehead to mat, inhale up. Inhale. Exhale. I think the sun just came out behind the clouds. Inhale up. Reach. Exhale. Good. One last time. We're going to come up. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale into tabletop. Once we get into that tabletop pose, let's press the feet into the mat, hands into the mat, push into that spine. Reaching all the way up into cat pose. And exhaling. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down, drop in the belly. Good, one more time, inhaling up all the way. Feel that stretch all the way down the side. And exhale, drop into the belly. Good, finding that neutral neck, neutral spine. Let's walk the hands forward. We're going to engage the toes, and we're going to push back to our first downward dog already this morning. And let's pedal those heels into the mat. Taking a moment. Just to stretch out the backs of the legs. Good. Excellent. Settle into those heels, holding here for 2 or 3 breaths. Glancing out between the knees, shifting our weight back. Good. Bringing those back down to our knees. Excellent. So let's take that front foot and let's balance it behind the back.
I am Mrs. Snyder, and I am the choral director here at Clover Hill High School. And I am so excited you're watching this video.
I don't know what that was.
It tells me that you are considering becoming a part of
Technical difficulties, please stand by. Let's balance it up. Open up. Are you sure it's not Monday, folks? Reach, 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 reach. Good, coming back down. Opposite leg. So we take that right leg, we're going to balance behind the left, and we're going to open up that side body right to the ceiling. Open, stretch. If this is too much balance, use your back leg for a kickstand. Coming back down. Sinking back into the heels. Back of the hands behind, and let's inhale up. Reach. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale down. One more time, follow your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Coming up to tabletop once again. We're going to curl that spine and drop the belly. It's like I could have a bloopers reel. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down, dropping the belly. And then finding that balance in the spine, nice and long. Walking the hands forward, engage the toes. Press it back. Downward dog. Good. Holding here. Stretching one more time if you'd like to pedal those heels. Just settling into that downward dog, focusing that energy on your thumb and your forefinger as we shift our weight back. Good. Holding here. Good, coming back down to tabletop. This time, we're gonna take that leg, that left leg, and we're gonna shoot it out, parallel to the body, letting the outer blade of the foot press into the floor. And then we're gonna take that same arm and we're gonna open up, stretching wide and long, longer. Sinking back down, let the hips square to the mat, opening up that inner thigh. And from here, we're gonna inhale, and we're gonna exhale, bringing that bottom down towards the heel. Inhale up. Good, sinking back down. Inhale up. Good, twice more. We're gonna come with the breath, down. Inhale up. Sink down. Inhale up. Good. Once we get here one more time, we're going to line that hip up to the mat, feeling that inner thigh stretch, and then we're going to bring that foot back into our tabletop. Opposite leg is going to come out, perpendicular to the mat. Outer blade of the foot presses into the floor, and then we square those hips to the mat. Good. We're going to take that same left arm and come up towards the ceiling, opening up. And then exhaling back down to the mat. From here, we're going to shift our weight back, hip to heels, and inhale. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale back up. Bring that foot back to center, tabletop, big toes together, sink back in to those heels. Let those hands slide up the mat as far as you can. Big stretches in the shoulders. And just when you think you've got as big a stretch as you can, take those fingers and walk them out just a little bit further. Forehead can come to the mat. Pausing here for just a moment as we remember that we can come here at any time during our practice, at any time home. And from here, we're going to inhale up into our tabletop. We're going to engage those toes, and we're going to walk our hands back, hovering on the toes, letting those heels sink in towards the floor. Good. Taking a few breaths here. Every exhale is an opportunity for those heels to sink a little further down. And when you're ready, pressing into those heels, forward fold. Good, let's bring those hands to shin. Let's keep a long spine. As my dog gets comfortable on the couch. Good, let's slowly roll up. Just slowly. End with that big giant shoulder roll, palms forward. All right, we're gonna move into our sun salutations. My dog looks at you. Good, let's come up to the top of the mat. We're gonna inhale up, huge extended mountain. Swan dive forward, hinge at the hip. Good. Flat back monkey, hands to shins, long spine. Sink down. Good, take that left foot giant step back and pause here. From here, we're gonna shift our weight forward to open those toes. And we're gonna shift our weight, fall back to straighten that front leg. 2 breaths here. Good. Bend into that front knee. Take a step back, downward dog. Good. We're gonna take 2 breaths here in this downward dog. And then we're gonna shift into plank. Holding into our plank here, pushing those fingertips into the mat, finding that long line between heel and head. Feeling your strength today, embracing the strength in your plank. And if you're feeling a little sassy, or I don't know what you're feeling these days, bring those knees down and let's do one little push-up. Before we chaturanga back down to the mat, slowly lowering, elbows brush the sides. And then we lift into cobra, lifting just the chest, or coming all the way up to up dog. In our up dogs, the only thing on the mat are our hands and the tops of our feet. And when you're ready, down dog. Good. We're going to take that same left foot, we're going to stretch it out and swing it forward between the hands and paws right here. Good. We're going to shift the weight forward to open the toes one more time. And then we're going to shift our weight back, stretching that leg. 2 breaths. Good. Send a bend in that front leg, back foot to front. Press up all the way, extended mountain. And then sink into chair. Good. Coming on up. All right, one more time around today. We're going to swan dive. And we're going to flat back monkey. Hands to the shin, long spine. Good. Sink it down to fold. Step back with the right. And then the left. 2 breaths here. Shift into plank. 2 breaths here. Good. Knees down. Optional push-up. Down. Push into the heels and the fingertips as we come up. And then slowly lower. Elbows brush the sides, chaturanga. And then we cobra, lifting just the chest, or come all the way up to up dog. Good. Down dog. Good. Shooting that right leg out. We're swinging it forward between the hands, left to join. And we press all the way up. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. And sink into chair. Coming up. Sink in a chair. Keep going. Flowing this chair, sinking that bottom back and coming up. So I want you to think about sinking back and coming up. All right, we have a whole series of awesomeness coming up. We're gonna do it twice. I'm excited. I'm gonna give you my head so I'm not cut off. Yike. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some sun swings. Moving into squat pose. Can't see my toes, but you know, get the head or the toes, it's your choice. There you go. My dog is still looking at me crazy. All right, toes on the mat. We're gonna reach up right to the sun, and we're gonna squat down, palms pressing back. So we're coming up, and we're squatting down. Push into the heels, squat down. Push into the heels, and down. Good. Feel the activation in the back of the legs. Press up, sink down. Press up, sink down. Keep going. Squat. If you want, come between the legs or up. Out to the side. Up. Any way you want to go. Up. Sink it down. And good. All right, from here, we're going to take those feet into chair pose, and we're going to move into chair. So we're going to sink into chair and coming on up. So we go from squat to chair. Toes wiggle free on our chair. They're nice and loose on the mat. Up. Sink it down. Up. Good. We're going to hold that chair down right here. Hold it. Hold it. Just think. The sun is out, but the weather's going to get nicer today. Holding that chair. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to move from our chair to Phoenix pose. So we're nice and low in our chair, and from here we turn the palms, press the palms down, straighten our glutes up to the ceiling, and we sink back into chair. Press. Phoenix. Chair. Phoenix. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let me see where you are. I'm looking at Carrie. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch up. Up, up. right, chair, Phoenix, chair, Phoenix, chair, Phoenix. Hold this Phoenix pose. Palms facing the ceiling, bottom stretching up. Feel the stretch down back of the legs. Holding there. Holding, holding, holding. Ha. 3 more breaths. Reaching. You got this. Good. Moving into regular chair. We are here in our chair, and we're going to flow that chair. So we're going to come up and sink back into chair. From Phoenix to chair flow. Keep going. Reach. Sink it. Good. Arms have a choice. We can bring those arms low or up to your ears or anywhere in between. Good. Reach. Sink. Reach. Sink. One more reach, and we're going to sink and hold. Holding here. Hold, 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 hold. Hold, hold. Good. One more set of Phoenix. Taking those hands, pointing the palms down towards the mat. Press. Let the palms lead us into our Phoenix pose. Up. Push. Sink it down. Push. Sink it down. Push. Sink it down. Push. Let's do 3 more. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Sink and hold in chair. Hold. Hold, 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 hold. All right, now, you can stay here if you want a little bit more challenge in your chair. Come up on your toes. Sink it lower. Long, straight arms. Up to the ears if you can. Sink into the thighs. 3 more breaths. 2. 3. Press down to the mat. Push the legs up. We are in a forward fold. I want you to take those hands and tuck them under your feet. We are now in gorilla pose. From here, we're going to sink down to the bottom. And once again, just like in our Phoenix, we're going to push our bottom up to the ceiling. So we're coming down and pushing up. Down as much as we're comfortable with, pushing back up. Down, push up. Good, let's do 10 more. 1, push up. 2, push up. 3, how you doing? Push up. 4, 5, inhale, exhale, 6, down, 7, 8, down, 9, last one, down, 10, good, release the hands from the feet, send a slight bend into the knees, and let's roll up. All the way, roll those shoulders last, and let's shake them out. I only see people's torsos. I hope everybody's doing well. Thumbs up, maybe. All right. So from here, we're going to do those again. Just a little variation on that squat. We're going to do a whole series. We're going to mix it up a little bit, so let's just have fun with it, shall we? Let's point the toes in the opposite direction, kind of pivoting them out just slightly. Feet a little bit further than hip width apart. And we are going to move into squat. We're going to take those hands down and pull into our squat. Down and pull in. Down, pull in. Feel the heels. Let all of the energy go into the heels as we push up and come back down. Push up and down. Push and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Good, shake out those, moving into chair. So here we are, we're sinking and pulling up. Regular chair pose, arms come around, scoot that chair under our bottoms, and we reach up. Scoot, sink, and up. We sink, and up. Sink, and up. Good, 5 more. Press up. 4, press. 3, press. 2, press. 1, hold it down in chair here. Shift the weight, make sure it's in the heels. Holding those arms up towards the ears, straight in front of you, whatever you want. Hands in, wherever you're feeling today. Holding in this chair. 5 more breaths. Keep going. I'm gonna try opening one more shade. 2 more breaths. Hold it. I found an Easter egg my kids didn't find this weekend. Okay, there you go. Holding here, we are in our chair. Take those palms, point them towards the floor. Press up into those glutes. Inhale back down. Press all the way into Phoenix. Shift the weight back. Phoenix. Sink into chair. Phoenix. Into chair. Almost done. Let's do 5 more. 5. Release. 4. Release. 2. Up. 1. Holding here. And then dropping the hands right towards the feet. Finding that forward fold. I feel like every time I open a window, it gets darker in here. Let's bring those hands underneath our feet. Scoot that bottom down and press up. Good, we're moving into gorilla and upward to a forward fold. Sink it down, press it up. Sink it down, press it up. Good, 3 more, down. 2, 1, press it up, hold here in that gorilla pose. And then we release the hands from underneath the feet. 1 last chair, so let's bend the knees, come on up. Roll those shoulders, 1 last chair flow. So we're coming into chair and coming up. Sink it down. Press into those heels. Keep that spine long. Arms engaged. Good. Up. Sink. Up. Sink. Up. Sink. 2 more, hold. 1. 2, sink and hold. Hold, hold, hold. You can stay right here, or you can come up on your toes. Your choice. If you're on your toes, can you get a little lower with your bottom? Good. Yes. 3 more breaths. 2, 3. Good, release it out, shake it out. We're gonna move down to the mat. Good. I don't know about any of you, but I have a traveling mat issue on my carpet. It travels forward. It's awesome. All right, so let's come down to the mat. Let's inhale up, and let's swan dive down, leading with the chest. From here, we're gonna bring it down to the knees. Good. Just for a little fun, just to warm up those shoulders a little bit, let's walk those hands up. Find that modified plank. Long, strong spine. Elbows back. slow lower. Cobra, and press it back. That's our mini itty bitty flow. We're going to inhale forward into modified plank. Elbows brush the sides. Exhale. Inhale into cobra, pushing those toes back, lifting at the chest, and then pressing all the way back. Good, let's do this 3 more times. Find your pace here. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to cobra, press all the way back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press it back. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press it back. Good. Just pausing here in your child's pose. We are about to bring it up a little bit more, even bring it that heart rate a little bit higher. So get my clock here. Here we go. Let's see. Stopwatch. Yes. Okay. I can learn technology. It's possible. All right. So this is where we're going to move into today. We are going to do 20-second planks, 10-second off. Then we're going to do 20-second Spider-Mans, 10 seconds off. And then we're going to do plank jumping jacks, which do not have to be plank jumping jacks. Don't get scared. They don't have to be. This is your choice. But let me show you. We start as a plank. Any way you want to do plank. You can do full. You can come down and do modified. You can come down to your forearms if your wrists are bothering you. All of those are good options. We start in plank, 20 seconds. From there, we're going to move into Spider-Mans, which start in plank, and we walk our foot up towards our hands and back. Other side. We just go. 20 seconds. It's kind of a nice stretch into the hip. Good. And then from here, we can move into plank jumping jacks. Yes. You can come down to your forearms to do them, or you can just step out. You can just say, okay, here I am. Out, out, in, out, in. Got it? Thumbs up? Anybody? Yes. Teaching you to vacuum. Love it. All right. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Find your pace. You need a rest? Take a rest. No big deal. Sun is out. Better lit. Good sun. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 20-second plank. And then we get 10 seconds off. We get 10 seconds off each time. So we're going to make this. I'll let you know how many rounds once we start going. So here we go. Plank, 20 seconds. Join me when you would like to. Remembering in our plank to get those fingertips into the mat. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Navel to spine. Pushing those heels out. Look, and you're already done. 20 seconds. We get 10 seconds rest, which is not much. Sorry. And when you're ready, back to plank. We're going to step up. And when you're ready, just join me. We're coming into 20 seconds, 5 seconds already. Take your time. This is not a rush. This is about the stretch. Good. Bring it down. 10 seconds off. This is not so bad, Maura, you say? Good. Roll those shoulders. Find your plank. 20 seconds. Plank, jumping jack, sorry. Out, in, out, in. Take your modification. 5 more seconds. Done. Sink it back. Good. Take that breath. Take it deep. And when you're ready, come up. Find maybe a new plank. Whatever you like. Don't forget to breathe. 5 more seconds. Good, bring those knees down. Sink it back. Yes. We got 5 seconds to Superman, Spider-Man, whatever. Coming up. 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 You got this, folks. Up. Good, bring it down. Enjoy this 10 seconds. Goes too fast, too fast. All right, plank your choice. Let's do this. Jumping jacks if you're making that choice. Step it out or just stay in plank. Don't forget to breathe. Good, bring it down. Yes. All right, we got 2 more rounds. Two, that's it. 2, 2, 2. Starting in plank. Here we go. You're not alone. You can do anything for 20 seconds, right? Maybe 10 more seconds. Good, bring it down. Rest. Nice, deep, full breath. Good, and when you're ready, we're coming up and we're walking. Walking. Foot comes up towards the hand. Good, bring it down. I feel like sisterhood of the traveling mat. All right, here we go. 20 seconds of this fun stuff. Jumping, more than halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Down. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent. One more round. And we're moving on. How y'all doing? I can't hear you, so I'm gonna assume. Find your plank, last time. Ten more seconds. Navel to spine. Protect that lower back. Good. Bring it down. 10 seconds. Envision your favorite Spider-Man. And here we go. Plank and walk it. This feels like a break. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is it. Dig deep. This is the last one of these plank jumping jacks. Let's find it and let's go. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Relax down. Good job. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. All right. I'd ask you how you're doing, but I kind of think I know. All right, so we're going to move on to our backs. We're going to stay low, stay low. All right. We're going to do some abs, and then we're going to move into shoulder stands today, because we haven't done that in forever. At least I can't remember last time I did it. So what I'd like you to do is start by lying on your back. Keep that low back pressed into the mat. Take a moment to check in by bringing those knees to your chest. Just gently rock back and forth. Good. And as we did on Monday, I'm going to have you bring your fingertips right behind your head. Gently. Not pulling it in, just a gentle press. And we're going to shoot that right leg out. And from here, we're going to move into a crunch. And then we're going to alternate legs. Up, pressing out. Up, pressing out. Up. Push into the heels. Up. Now, when we crunch, we're crunching up towards the ceiling. This is slow. Up. Inhale, exhale. Taking it slow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, press. Inhale. Elbows back. Press. Good, release. Up. Good, 3 more on each side. 1. Taking it slow. 2. 3. Good. Bringing both knees in. Now we're going to cross crawl. We're going to bring the opposite elbow out to opposite knee, out on the outside. So we're going to come across, and we're going to come up, down, up, down. Taking it slow. Slow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Good. Try not to pull into the head. Slow. Controlling those contractions. Good. 3 more on each side. 1. 2. 3. Good. Reach out long. Arms overhead, legs long. Okay. We're going to move into a surge pose. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to reach up with our upper body. Shoulders, head, neck off of the mat. Legs off of the mat. And we surge to reach down to those feet. We're going to hold that for 3 breaths. Good. Release overhead. Giant inhale as we reach. See if you can find the abdominal stretch. As we stretch overhead, inhale. And then exhale, surging again, pulling the shoulders off of the mat. Toes can point, legs off of the mat. Surge and reach. 2 breaths. 3. Good. Release down. Overhead, stretch the abdominal muscles. Point the toes. Mine are touching my couch. Good. Again, let's inhale up. Everything on the upper body comes off of the mat. Legs come off. Surge. 1. 2. 3. And release. Upper, above the head. 2 more. Just 2 more of these surges. And then we're going to move into shoulder stand. So let's inhale up and surge. 1. 2. 3. And release. Last one. Here we go. Surging, reaching, lifting. Let's do 4 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. And release. Arms overhead. Good job. Good. Let's bring those knees to chest. And let's rock out that lower back. Rock it out a little bit. Good, 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 good. Good. Feet come to the mat. We're just going to move into a bridge pose to start. So let's bring those hands down to the mat. And let's compress. Let's move our glutes. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Clench our glutes. Up and down. Inhale up, squeeze, and down. Squeeze is a good word. Squeeze, down. I swear I'm wearing white next week. I'm sorry. I can see that you can see me. I'll put my hands on my legs. Inhale up and down. Up, squeeze, down. Contract those muscles. And down. 3 more. Up. Down. 2. Up. Down. Last one. Squeeze and hold. Hold here. Just hold. Taking a moment. Find your breath. Good, and release down. You're going to move into that shoulder stand. If you know how to do it, just go right ahead. If you would like, we're going to push those feet towards the ceiling. Point the toes if you would like. It doesn't have to be. We're going to take those hands down by the hips, and we're going to push into them, lifting the hips off of the mat. So we're going to push up, and then the hands are going to come right down to the hips. So from here, we're going to come and extend those legs up towards the ceiling in your shoulder stand. If you would like, you can pull those elbows a little closer together for some more stability. And if you would like in that shoulder stand, you can bring those feet all the way behind you to the floor in cloud pose. Now I should have said before we got up here, if you're having any neck issues, eye issues, high blood pressure, just find a wall in your house and then bring legs up to the side of the wall. Taking a few moments here, you can take your feet and scissor them. You can open them up, around and up. Just play with this pose as our hands hold up our hips, reaching towards the sky with the toes. This is some time for your own practice here. Just taking an opportunity to let the circulation from the toes come back to the core of your body. Finding a comfortable place to be, whatever it looks like for you. We're going to stay in this inversion for another about 60 seconds. If it's too much for you and you want to come down, please feel free to. Just lift the toes up towards the ceiling, release the hands, and then use those arms as little air brakes as we come on down to the mat. But if you can, stay up there for just a little bit longer. Good. Another 30 seconds or so. Good. Good, now you can stay in that shoulder stand if you want for a little bit more. Feel free. If you would like, you can come down. Once again, bringing those toes up towards the ceiling to release the tension on the hands on the hip. And then bring the hands to the mat and slowly lower your glutes down. Good, once you've come back down from your shoulder stand, let's lengthen that body. Arms overhead. Big stretch. Good. Then we're going to move into our counter pose. Whenever we do shoulder stand, we try to move into fish stand to counter that pose, the stress on our neck. Taking those hands, we're going to dig them under our glutes here. And we're going to lift the chest off of the mat. Once we lift the chest, we're going to bring those elbows a little closer together for some stability. And then we're going to glance all the way back, just resting the crown of the head to the mat. Opening the neck, Pointing the toes if you have the space. Finding that openness in the neck. Taking an opportunity to give yourself a little smile, just because it feels weird. And breathe right into that neck. Good. As we're in our fish pose, let's start to slow that breath even more. You can feel as you breathe in, feel the breath move to the base of the belly. Let that belly expand. And then contract as we exhale. Inhale to expand. And relax. Let's take a few more breaths here. For those of us who look at our phones all the time, we're giving a counter pose to our phone usage. Good, let's find 3 more breaths. Good, and from here, you're gonna have you push into your elbows and your forearms to lift your chest towards the ceiling. Release the head from the mat, and then come back down. Tilting that chin towards your chest to lengthen the neck. Release the hands from under your glutes. Bending at the knees. Take that right ankle over left. Imagine pushing that knee out. Arms come to a great letter T. Take the sole of the elevated foot, come across the body to the floor. Find your twist. And in your twist, imagine that top knee continuing to push outward. Good, taking nice deep breaths here. Preparing ourselves for our Savasana, even now. And when you're ready, engage your abdominal muscles, or let the abdominal muscles pull the legs back up to center. Release the ankle from the knee, opposite ankle comes to knee. Imagine pushing that knee out, opening up the arms to a great letter T, flexing that foot, and coming into a twist. Glancing out in the opposite direction of the legs. Pushing that out, upper knee out. Good, engaging the abdominal muscles, head comes back to center. Engage the abdominal muscles, we come back up with the legs. Release the ankle from the knee, bring both knees into center. And when you're ready, opening up those knees, using your peace fingers to grab your big toes. And find your happy baby pose. Man, you can totally tell when the sun comes out from under the clouds. Good. Let's take a moment in our happy baby pose today to feel like a book. Let's let that spine, our spine, be the spine of a book. And let's let both sides of our body open up. Let the knees reach back towards the floor. Breathing in and releasing with the exhale. Breathing in and releasing just a little bit more, the knees to the mat. Good, and when you're ready, we're gonna release that pose one last time, bringing those arms overhead, stretching out that right side of the body, then stretching out that left side of the body, and then a gentle stretch both sides, nice and long. Bringing those hands to our side, palms up. Let's just continue to breathe nice and deep. As we inhale, let's release the tension. If you can close your eyes, find this part of your practice. Find the peace. We're going to release the tension in our forehead, in our jaw, in our scalp, our cheeks. Feel the release. Feel the release in the neck. Let the shoulders reach down to the mat. Release the energy in the upper arms and the lower arms, the wrists and the hands, each fingertip. Release the tension in the core of your body, your chest, your abdominal muscles, your upper, mid, and lower back. Release the tension in your glutes, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your knees, calves, your shins, your ankles, and your feet. Breathing in and exhaling out. Just committing to your peace and relaxation. I heard a story yesterday that immediately inspired me. It was the story of a flea in a jar. Naturally, fleas can jump up to about 15 feet. So if you place a flea in a jar, it would have no problem getting out. But if you placed a flea in a jar with a lid on it, the flea would of course begin to jump, repeatedly hitting itself on the lid while trying to escape. After about 20 minutes, the flea would begin to learn that it cannot escape and stop jumping as high as it did to begin with, to stop him from hitting his head on the lid. Once he becomes used to the fact that he can't escape, if you remove the lid, the flea will continue to jump at the same height, never again escaping the jar. Since the flea believes he cannot escape the jar, he stops trying. Because of the experience with hitting his head every time he tried to escape, he never even bothers to look up to see if the lid is no longer there. This is what sometimes happens in life. We are naturally made to be great, to soar with excellence. But as life keeps smacking us in the head, we become weary and stop trying to reach our greatness. We impose limitations on what we are able to do and call it reality. But go beyond your limitations. No matter how many times it takes, it's always too early to quit. Realize that you are meant to fly. So under no circumstances is it okay to give up that right. You may be dealt with obstacles and temporary setbacks, but always remember that they are only temporary. No one or nothing can ever hold you back from what is truly yours. So take flight and take what you deserve. Draw your attention back to your breath. the energy of your breath extend down to your fingers and your toes, to your ankles and wrists, and send a little movement to those areas. And let the energy of that breath continue to begin to energize those muscles. And when you would like, you can choose, if you can, to roll to one side or the other on your mat. Taking a moment in this side lying pose to think of something you feel grateful for. Taking that moment. During this time when we can think of all the things we're missing, let's think of something that we feel good about. And when you are ready, without any rush, you can just stay where you are. Without any rush or expectation. You can choose to find that comfortable seated pose that we started class with. And if you choose to move into that seat, take that next breath and send that breath right to the spine, right to the crown of the head, finding the length, bringing those hands to the knees, curling that spine back, inhaling into the heart, exhaling down, curling the spine, opening up the shoulders, and inhaling into the heart. One last time, curling down and inhaling into that heart. Dropping those hands to our side, palms up. We're going to inhale, gathering with us the goodness of our practice today, and taking that goodness to our head. Dropping those hands, palms up, let's gather with us the goodness of those we practice with. We take their energy in our own, and we bring that to our head and to our heart. Finally, dropping those hands, last time, palms up, gathering with us the intention of moving past our obstacles and flying. Bringing that energy, that intention to head and to heart. Thank you so much for your practice today, everyone. It's good to see you in your little squares. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.